doing? Sam Owens here with a little update on a system that I made a previous video on, where we used an auxiliary water pump to do the maintenance of washing the car using the holding tank water in lieu of being able to have a hookup to a city water. We were able to use this hooked to the tank that goes into the input of the water pump on the RV, and then have that hooked to here, and then I have my hose on this hose connection right here, and I would be able to wash my car or motorhome at my storage location. I'm going to show you an easier way, because people are going to probably say, I don't want to go out and spend $100 on a water pump when I have one in the RV. So I'm going to show you how to adapt my motorhome washing system with the existing pump. First, I take this off. This right here goes on most all of the AquaJet water pumps. It's kind of a standard. It's called a FlowJet connection. It's this goes in to the pump, and so you could set this up with a 1/2 inch adapter to a hose connection right here. That's 1/2 inch on that side to allow this to screw in, and this will hook to a garden hose for washing the car. Now what we'll do is go over to the output, like where this came. This is the output, this is the input, and we'll take the existing connection out that goes into the water system of the RV, and we'll insert this in, and you'll see what I'm going to do. Here's the output of my pump that is installed in the RV. This is the input side from the holding tank, and this is what goes into the water system that feeds water to all the faucets and stuff. So what I'm going to do when I want to wash my RV when I'm out at my storage location or any place that I don't have city water hookup, I've got a 100-gallon water tank in here that will allow me to probably wash my rig. I'm going to try it one time and see, or at least most of it. So we're going to try it out. So to get this out, you don't have to disconnect anything. Just pull that little lock, you push on the back, and it'll come out, and then with a gentle pull you can pull that out, and then just kind of stick it over to the side someplace. Now we're going to take the hose adapter right here, and I'm going to stick this in there. Stick it in hard, and then lock her in. And now this is where I'm going to put my hose connection. Now, you can put a crescent wrench or something. There's a little place there that you can hold it from twisting. Hold it while I tighten her up, because I don't want any water squirting out of there while I'm squirting the motorhome. Now, when I turn the pump on inside, it's going to draw water from the holding tank right here and out the hose, and allow me 100 gallons of water to wash my motorhome. And I can do it sparingly, and I'm gonna demonstrate washing a portion of the rig using the water pump. This is a little easier and less expensive than going out and buying a whole brand new pump. So if you like this idea, this is all you got to invest in. All right. Okay, I've got the water pump turned on inside, and I have water. Okay, and I hear the pump going. Now this is what I use to wash my RV. I cut it about 50% awesome You can get it at a lot of places, I think Home Depot gallon jug. And I put it in a sprayer. And I pump her up, and I've got an extension brush here that I can reach all the way up to the top. So I got everything I need. Now, I'll take a section and show you how we do this, okay? First, let's go along and I'm going to wet this down. Let's say we're going to use this area right here. Okay. Now, you take your solution 50-50, then I spray this. Okay, let it sit for just a little bit. You got the water on there, it's working, and it will leave your rig just as pretty and white as you can possibly do. You may have to later go put some wax or something if you want, but if it's fairly new, you got a clear coat on there, you don't even have to worry about it. Now we're ready to put some elbow grease in it. Okay, I start up here. All of this that I can. Tighten this up. Once we've got that, then we take our precious water and we rinse this down. Now you want a couple of good rinses because this stuff should be rinsed off good, okay? Just like this. Okay, that's one little section. Now I'll move to the next section and do the same thing until I go all the way around the rig, and that's pretty much it. A little vertical section at a time is what I do. About the width of a door, and I found that works really good. But the other key thing is rinse it good, and hopefully your 100 gallons will take me through all the way through. I know it took me 45 minutes almost to fill this thing out of the garden hose pressure. So I'm pretty sure I'll have enough water to do this. But I'm not going to have you to watch the whole thing. I think you got enough of an idea. For the cost of a little adapter, it was about $5 and a flow jet connector for your pump. That would make it easy because then you can pull the other off and pop the new one on, And now let's go back and let's pretend I'm finished, and I'll show you what we do to restore it back to its original condition. Now, first thing you want to do is turn your pump off inside. I got to go inside, turn it off, and then relieve the garden hose pressure before you attempt to pull this out. So let me do that. I'm going to go turn the pump off. Here's the nozzle. Pump is off, so when I press this, the water will release the pressure, obviously, and then I can pull that off without water squirting and blow that connector out of there, okay, into the tomorrow. All right, so now I'm going to disconnect this, and what I'm going to do, instead of trying to take this off, and I should have hooked this up first and then stuck it in, would have been a better thing. So you do that. You make this connection, and then you can stick the whole thing in. It'll be a lot quicker and easier. Okay, now I go to the back and push that lock right in the back. You'll see it come out, and then that will allow me to pull this out and take this, put it back in, and push that in, and I'm back to normal. Now you could have you a rag or something in there. I'll probably go get a rag and take some of that up. I'm doing it for the first time, so I'm learning like you, but I'm sharing this with you. So here's the thing. I didn't show you this part in the beginning, but put this adapter onto your hose connection, and then it'll be pull that one out and pop this one in, and you'll look like a professional. And you see that if you have a storage area, you can go over there and wash your rig without having to try to bring it home or take it to a wash place. Most campgrounds, they won't let you wash them, but they would probably let you wash it this way if you told them, hey, I brought my own water and I'm going to wash my rig. So you're good there for the people at full time, so this might be valuable for you. All right, I'm here for you. I'm learning things, and I like to share it with my fellow campers. So you take care and try this. Write me a comment, let me know what you think, okay? Or you may be able to improve this and come up with something much better. So we would like to hear from you and share it with others. Okay. Take care. Sam Owens out.